Gaza's defiance against Trump's threats is a story of resilience, suffering, and unyielding defiance. On March 5, 2025, a fragile ceasefire was brokered between Israel and Hamas after a devastating 16-month war. However, the calm was short-lived. Former U.S. President Donald Trump took to social media with a stern warning. He threatened Gaza if hostages weren't released. But how did the people of Gaza respond? Yasser al-Sharafa, a 59-year-old former merchant, had lost everything in the conflict. With a sense of fatigued defiance, he shared, "I have nothing left to lose." For Yasser, Trump's threats were hollow. He was skeptical that even releasing hostages would bring any meaningful change. Then there's Ayman Abu Daya, a 60-year-old man who had lost 2 sons and his home. Ayman was clear: Hamas should prioritize the public interest and make a deal. He criticized the silence of Arab and European countries, doubting that Trump or Israel would end the war even if hostages were freed. "Why should we trust them now?" he questioned. And Wael Abu Ahmed, a 75-year-old retired bureaucrat, expressed his shock at Trump's threats. He wondered aloud, what more can they take from Gaza? Wael saw Trump's threats as nothing more than pressure tactics against Hamas. All he wanted was to be left in peace or, as he put it, be put out of his misery. The conflict had left Gaza in ruins. Mass displacement, widespread destruction, and dire humanitarian conditions define the daily lives of Gazans. The psychological toll of the war and ongoing threats weigh heavily on the population. Trump's threats came after a meeting with hostages released in the initial phase of the ceasefire agreement. But for many in Gaza, these threats felt like part of a psychological war, a push to force them out of their homes. Jamila Mahmood, a 62-year-old resident, believed these threats were meant to break their will. With limited access to news due to the lack of internet, electricity, and communication, many in Gaza felt isolated and unheard. But despite everything, the people of Gaza remain resilient. Their stories reflect a deep-rooted defiance and a desire to be left in peace. They have faced unimaginable hardships, yet they stand firm. This is their message to the world: we will not bow down. We have nothing left to lose, but our spirit remains unbroken. Thank you for watching. If you found this story impactful, please like, share, and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay informed and stay strong.